Hello everyone, this is Pooka, and welcome to another game I played on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online from Bad Deck Monday. Now, I do apologize, it's been a while since I've uploaded some videos, but I've been kind of sick. You might be able to hear it in my voice. I'm a little stuffed up still. I'm still getting over that, so that's why there hasn't been as many videos lately. Kind of hard to do commentary when you can barely talk without coughing. So that is the reason for that. So you might be hearing me clear my throat periodically throughout this game. Apologize if that annoys you, but there's nothing I can really do about it. But I still wanted to get a video out to you guys, so here we go. This is a game I played on Bad Deck Monday. This is going to be my Flygon Ninjask Dusknoir deck. I really like this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. I don't think it's very competitive overall, but it can take a game off of pretty much any deck, if you want to be honest. It's got the strength, the raw power to really beat anything if you draw well enough. It's got a solid strategy and all that good stuff. Now my opponent is WolfpackSmiley. He opens with a Keldeo EX, so I'm just kind of assuming it's a Blastoise Keldeo deck. And we see a level ball, and see what that grabs. This will be a good indicator, and it's a Munna. So don't really expect that one. We have a Juniper, and discards Dark Energy, so apparently this is a Darkrai deck. Did not expect that from the opening, but that's okay. Darkrai is really good against Ninjask, because Ninjask only has 60 hit points. So, Night Spear does a number on the little bugger, but that's alright. We have Flygon and Dusknoir as well, so maybe we'll be able to rise up and overcome. Now, my opponent gets a nice start with the Dark Patch, and actually decides to use Long Distance Hypnosis with Munna. That was a weird move. He could have just retreated and used Junk Hunt, so I'm pretty confused by that play. Especially because if he puts me to sleep, I can just evolve. So that was kind of a mistake on his part, but no matter. I will evolve to Ninjask and N. And I get an energy, so things are going pretty well at this point. I can Night Slash. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Night Spear, but Ninjask is Night Slash. I have to decide whether or not I want to switch to another Pokemon. Now, this is a weird decision because everything in my deck does have a retreat cost, so I don't want to, kind of blow my my retreat or blow my energy for the turn by retreating. I also don't want to get Ninjask knocked out, but I figure, okay, there are like 3 Dark Patches in the discard pile already, and an energy switch, so the odds of me actually getting attacked this turn, pretty low. So I'm just going to leave Ninjask up there, but just like that, my opponent retreats to his Darkrai, attaches energy switches, and then we have a level ball for another Munna. So I guess the strategy of my opponent's deck is to kind of work together with Keldeo's Russian and then Munna. Not too sure. Kind of neat because you can just rush in with the Keldeo and then free retreat after you use the Munna. But he just catches up my Nincada and passes. So kind of a weird move there, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and then attach to my Nincada. We're going to catch out that other Darkrai EX. You might be wondering, Pooka, why didn't you catcher his Keldeo? That's a free 2 prizes. You just kind of gave up. The reason is I kind of want damage to be on his board. I don't want to directly knock things out because I have Flygon, first of all, that can just kind of clean up. I don't have to waste my attack on that. And then I also have Dusknoir. Now, Dusknoir eventually is going to let me move the damage where I want to with the Sinister Hand ability. So I can do 120 damage to that Keldeo pretty much whenever I want with a Night Slash from Ninjask. So why bother? Why am I gonna knock it out now when that's always gonna be there? I can keep damage on the board, and maybe just Flygon by itself will knock it out with the Sand Slammer ability. So that's kind of the thought process here. Now my opponent gets a computer search, he puts up Darkrai, so I guess I'm gonna get Night Spear this turn. The reason I catchered out that other Darkrai was just to make it more difficult for him to use Night Spear this turn, but it looks like it didn't make a difference. So there's the energy switch. And he's going to knock out my Ninjask, which, you know, is not good, but I get to promote Flygon, so this is the nice thing. You know, when your stuff gets knocked out, you can still just promote a Flygon and do damage anyway. And even though things look bad, it's not the worst. I'm still going to be okay. I do get another Ninjask out, and I have that potion. I play this specifically for Darkrai, because, you know, Night Spear is so devastating against this kind of stuff. But I will play an Ultra Ball here. And probably grab a Dusknoir now, just because I know I'm going to need to use Sinister Hand at some point with Dusknoir to clean up the game. So I grab that Dusknoir. I'm going to play a Super Rod. I'll shuffle in Dusknoir just because I know at this point that's really all I need to win. I've spread so much damage that I'm going to win with that. Basically, I'm just going to be using Dusknoir and Flygon the rest of the game to try to close it out. He's benched enough Pokemon for Flygon to be extremely useful. You know, if your opponent keeps their bench small, then it becomes tougher for them to really do anything. Or tougher for you to do anything with Flygon because you only do as much damage as they have Pokemon. So, yeah, him putting out 6 Pokemon helps a lot, because I get to do 60 a turn just by sitting there doing nothing. And the Keldeo EX does go down. I accidentally played the level wall and grabbed a Dusclops. I meant to grab Vibrava to evolve my Trapinch, get another Flygon out, but I accidentally grabbed Dusclops, which was a bad mistake. But it's okay. We do have a catcher, so I'm thinking, uh-oh, he's going for the Duskull. And if he takes out the option to use Dusknoir, I'm probably going to lose, honestly. I don't think I'll have a way to really knock out a Darkrai, because really all I have is Flygon. It's really not going to do that much. But who knows? Maybe I will. So I evolved 2 Dusclops here. I have an unfortunate hand of 3 Junipers, 2 Flygons. So I really can't Juniper because I need Flygon to win this. So this is where accidentally grabbing Dusclops instead of Vibrava is going to kill me. Because I can't afford to Juniper this away. Because, you know, I can't really attack with Ninjasks anymore. But, you know what? If my Dusclops lives through this turn and I get a Dusknoir out next turn, I actually win. You might not think so, but look at all the damage out there. There's 50 on Darkrai, 50 on both Munas. Those will be knocked out by the end of the turn. 50 on Sableye, and then there's like 100 something on that other Darkrai, which he potions. But if I get a Dusknoir into play, I can just win the game by moving damage. This is the power of this deck. You can just kind of move damage where you please and knock out whatever things you want. So that's pretty much all it comes down to here. If I draw a Dusknoir, I win the game. And I'm going to put down another Trapinch. I don't think I really need to, but this is the turn I need to Juniper. I don't have a choice. This is really just go big or go home right here. We need to draw Dusknoir for the win. And alrighty, we got a computer search. Woo! And we're going to computer search for that Dusknoir. And just like that, there is 180 damage spread out on my opponent's field. So we're just going to use Sinister Hand and slowly torture my opponent to death with Dusknoir, 1 click at a time. So this give me some time to just say, Dusknoir decks are a lot of fun. They can really just come out of nowhere and just honestly swing the game around with EXs in the format. I mean, you can make such big comebacks or just have such big prize swings. Games can end very quickly with just by moving damage around, and that's just what happens here. You know, a Ninjask attack here and there, a couple of Sand Slammers, and a Sinister Hand to finish the game. Pretty simple. So thanks for watching, guys. This was from Bad Deck Monday. I'll try to have more videos soon, but again, I am still sick. So once I recover from that, we'll have more content. And until then, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Pooka, and I will see you next time.